Come on, you refrigerator door. Come on, refrigerator. You refrigerator. You gotta keep it refrigerated. Let's see here. Let's get that going to all of you freakers. Every freaker in the bunch. Freaker out by the speaker. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get that over there. Let's get that over there. Let's get that over here. Let's get that over there. Let's get this up here. Yo, what's up? Yoshi, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, we're going to do a quick little doodler. We kind of got cut off the last one, so we're going to kind of try to do another one this time. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. That is what we shall see. Let's see here. I'm going to take off this sweatshirt, I think. I think that's what I should do. I think I should take off this sweatshirt. It's getting warm in here. It's getting warm in here. So I can get real warm. It is getting real warm. I'm going to get some warm. No, not today. Not the Pokemon. I think I might need to do the Pokemon one in chunks. I think at this point, I think it's unlikely I'm going to be able to do it all at once. It just feels overwhelming. Okay, let's see here. Come on, phone. Do what I want you to do. Okay, so tonight we're doodling bugs and dolphins for a purpose here.
Let's put in a bid on this house.
Okay.
For a raffle.
There's a house raffle apparently.
Ireland selling her house for $6.70, and you could buy a raffle ticket online and you can win anything.
Nice, guys. We should buy a raffle ticket online for the $6 house. How about that? Dude, Curtis, how did it go? How did it go? Let's see what this sounds like. This playlist. Oh gosh, that's not what I wanted. Little funky smoking cat here. Dude, congrats, Curtis. That's huge. 안녕하세요. What's up, Suzanne? Get a physical. Whoa, it sounds like you're gonna work for the state or something. Getting a physical. Nice. You gonna be a fireman? Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. Today we're gonna do like a greeting card. So how many? This is 11 inches. So half of 11 is, what's half of 11? 5.5. So we're gonna go to 5.5. We're gonna put it right there on that line, and then we're gonna do this thing. Thanks for the likes, I appreciate it. It's pretty straight. It's not the straightest cut I've ever made, but it's gonna do the trick. Dang, this thing's kind of dusty. Running it back one. Come on now, something's up with this end of it. There you go. Nice. Crime crimes.
She's like, it's not my teeth, but what the color of your teeth.
Okay. All right. BLT with mustard. Do you put mayonnaise on that as well? Because that sounds absolutely delicious. Trying to find my pen. Trying to find the right pen. You know, sometimes you gotta find the right pen. It's not about just a pen. It's about the right pen. You gotta have the right pen if you want to do some doodling. Okay, I'm gonna do. Dude, nice.
Alex said she might lose her job in the
Two more interviews, dispatcher and sheriff deputy, but if nothing else, I could offer detention officer. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. Sheriff? Dispatcher sounds like the best of those options. I'll be honest about that. Dispatcher seems cool. You'd be like, hey, we got a crime happening in this district. Come on. Dude, I hate this. The stand is getting out of control. Yeah, I turned it off. But is it on? Well, sheriff would be. Of course, sheriff sounds good. Sheriff. Okay. We're gonna draw some. I think we're gonna draw some bugs here. Graduation. Canaran, hi, how are you? Ooh, look, Light Dark Paws. Oh, wow, Light and Dark Paws is training to be a police officer. How about that? Canaran, I'm doing good. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Let me look up bugs. I need a bug pun for graduation. Halfway through the semester. Nice. Okay, good luck. Good luck. How many semesters do you have? Left. Yeah, and how long is a semester? Second to last, you're almost done. Hell yeah. Well, you can always bust crime in El Paso, though. 6 or 7 months. I mean, I really only have had the experience of getting stuck in traffic there on my way through. So really, it's more about a loathing for the fact that I always get stuck in traffic. And it's always mystery traffic too. It's never traffic that seems to make sense. So I could like it. Like I feel like it could grow on me. Hey, buddy, what you doing there, buddy? Yeah, if I had a job, there, maybe I would like it. You know what I mean? Sounds enticing if you got a nice gig. Drawing some dolphins here. We have someone who likes dolphins, so I was asked to draw a bunch of dolphins. So I'm gonna try to do my best drawing a bunch of different types of dolphins. I'm gonna draw a big chunky one. Symphony. Part-time job. What's your part-time job? Light and dark? Lower elevation. Ooh, it's gonna be hotter then. Do 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 do. How much money for my part-time? Oh, work as a mechanic. Part-time job as a mechanic. Oh, mechanic can be a pretty lucrative job, though. Can be. Can be. I mean, unless you're not very good, sometimes you can be a really bad mechanic and you're not going to make a lot of money. Some people don't like it when you're not very good at being a mechanic. So we're drawing some dolphins today. We're going to draw some dolphins on this one. We're going to draw some bugs on this one. Trying to draw some dolphins here. Kind of have this like, they always have this like really bulbous look to them. I know they're called bottlenose, so I think that's because they have this like bottle-like nose. It's hard to draw them in different, like, positions. That's not bad. Not bad. I don't mind that one. Dolphins, baby. Got lots of dolphins going on here tonight. It's gonna be all dolphins on this page. Thanks for the 8 likes, guys. Appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Mills? 418 in 2 days door dashing, but that's about 40 hours straight. I like that. I should go ahead and do that. 5 hours and 30 minutes per day on the weekends. Nice. That's not even it's not even a bad, that's not a bad day's work. Thanks, Mills. Thanks for the onion. Only 537 per month. That's not enough. Is that in the United States? Because that doesn't seem like enough. Yeah, door dashing is not a bad gig if you're enjoying it as well.
Is brought to you by Apple Card. Picture this. Somewhere in the world, an Apple Card user is getting 3% daily cash back.
3% daily cash back?
16 at Apple.
Can't believe it.
That's not all. They also earned 2% back on the new shoes they bought using Apple Pay. Visit apple.co/card calculator and see how much daily cash back you can earn. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
I guess the real essence of a dolphin is it's just a tail, a fin, and oh, Canada. Okay, so 537 is probably much more reasonable up there. Oh, that's okay. Canada's a big place. I live in America, and where I live in America, $537 a month is not enough for me to survive. So I would need to have more money than that, unfortunately. Just gonna draw some more dolphins. Just gonna try to find different shapes of dolphins. I'm looking at like dolphins pictures. Let me see, maybe I'll make like a long dolphin. See, dolphins have flat tails, you see? This is an experimental long dolphin. Experimental long dolphin. Experimental long dolphin. You never see experimental long dolphin out in public. They're so scared to come out. You know it's not a shark because it's got no gills. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. You're going to be a cop soon. You're going to know how to fix a cop car. I would definitely live with my dad. I would definitely like to make rent in 4 days. That would be so sick. Curtis, where do you stay? Do you sleep in your car? Do you sleep in a tent out there? Do you rent a motel or a like a Airbnb? It's not set up properly yet. Pause, but I am working on that. I'm working on that. I'm working on channel memberships and I'm working on getting that Discord set up. Those are the two things I hope to get accomplished in June after doing this every day in May. Because I said I'm going to go live every day in May, and I, so far so good, have done that. And so after May is up, I will have a little more time to think about other things, community-oriented things, such as Discord and memberships and things such as that, which is exciting because I can't wait to be able to do that stuff. Have that stuff available for people who like that stuff. A little mini guy right there. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. That's really dope. Paraglide Monarchy. Andrew, I can. Dude, that's dope, Curtis. Nice. That's sweet. Andrew, I can. I'm gonna finish this first though, because I've been basically commissioned to draw a couple of just a friggin' just kind of a page full of dolphins, and so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna kind of do that. Here, and then I'll get to a couple of like chat requests, of course. What is this without a chat request, you know? Of course, this isn't just me doodling for my own benefit. We got chat requests in the house. And we didn't get much of a doodle stream on Sunday, but this is kind of a makeup doodle stream for Sunday. Sunday got a little bit off the rails. It was a lot of fun, guys. We went in the water. We went diarrhea mode on Saturday night, which was hilarious. Lots of fun. Definitely odd behavior for the new folks who were just popping in. Going diarrhea mode on your first stream is definitely unhinged. Not your normal behavior for people out there on the internet, but was absolutely hilarious. So much fun. So happy to have been able to do that with all you. And people were like, what's diarrhea mode? Well, it's really hard to explain. Only until May 28th for new and existing customers. Offer available on my plan. I love this kind of derpy looking guy. He's a derpy fella. Furry Mafia, I do remember. Wait, what's Ghetto? Where you're at right now, Curtis? Like the setup you guys got? It sounds awesome. And do the trailers, are they like warm? Are they like too warm in the summer? I mean, how insulated are the trailers? Are they not bad? Because I know sometimes those trailers can be a little rough on the insulation layers. That'd be cool. You guys get a house, you guys renovate it, fix it up a little bit. It doesn't need to be fixed up. Maybe get a house that's all ready to go. You could fix it up. That would be sweet too. It might be to kind of have a little job. Oh, we made it to 10 likes, guys. Hey, yeah. Doing a project in this summer. I'll be out in Montana. You'll see me likely streaming from the woods of Montana. That'll be July. I'll be out that way. So if anyone's out in Montana and looking for something they need to do, you got any life goals that include hanging out in the woods with a stranger from the internet? Nice, you just put on a couple of warm jackets, maybe. Sounds like the new mafia leader is a little bit too extreme. We got this dolphin vibe going on. Just a couple more and I'm going to move on to the bugs because we had a friend of a friend who just graduated. I think they graduated. And they're really into bugs and lizards and stuff. So I figured I'd make them a little card. So that one's not technically a commission. That's more of like a, what do you call that? It's not a commission. But I'll call it anyways. It's fair enough. Someone asked for it. Someone politely asked, hey, can you make a cool, little, I used to make these cards. I still do, actually. Not used to. I still do. I used to make these cards for my family for, holidays and stuff. Christmas and birthdays. And I would basically draw them, personalized. I'm not going to call my work Hallmark quality, but basically personalized Hallmark cards. Hand-drawn, hand-lettered, handwritten. Some people don't understand that someone's got to write that little Hallmark greeting on there. And some of them are cliche, but some of them are really creative. And I'm one of the creative types, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the guys putting some real heart and soul into their Hallmark greeting card. So I like to put some stuff. I don't know if I have any examples, to be honest. I wish I did. It'd be kind of cool to have some good examples of nice little former commissionees. Look at that. Delete everything bottom. Dude, AI Hallmark cards are probably already here. I think we're well past it. Well past living through we are done living in a pre-AI world. We are deeply entrenched in a post-AI world. I hope we can all get used to it. Dude, you got mafia'd? That is just not acceptable. Nobody gets mafia'd around here. If you need help, we're gonna help you out. you know, they kind of have beach balls like that. These are obviously not dolphins, but I just decided to include them anyways. Figured I'd round the characters out. Whole North American mafia. Now, can I ask you if this has anything to do with the furry mafia? Is that what or did we establish this as part of the furry mafia, or is that just me accidentally making an inference here? What goes here? I gotta put something here. Oh, okay, good. I just didn't want to be like talking about a different type of mafia if it wasn't the furry one. I just didn't want to get off track, you know. I wanted to make sure that I was on track. I wanted to make sure that I was on proper subject. I didn't want to get off track. I didn't want to start talking about like the pizza mafia or like the slot car mafia or something like that. What the heck? Come on, phone. Stop doing what I don't ask you to do.
Say aloha to nonstop flights to Hawaii from Los Angeles.
Well, that'd be kind of cool. Non-stop.
Aloha!
It echoes. Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
Nice. There we go. It's kind of cool. Yo, what's up, Suffolk Kingdom? Yeah, you can definitely tell me something funny. Okay, here we go. Let's do a little color. Add a little color to these guys. So for what we're doing, we did some commissions here. We had some people that were asking. I had a couple of people IRL ask for some dolphin-related doodles here. So I'm gonna oblige them with some dolphin-related doodles, and I'm gonna give it to them as like a little graduation gift. So that's what we're doing right now. We're making little gifts. This is something I can do for you too, people. Just so you know, if you're ever wondering, like, hey, could he make, like, let's say my cousin would really like a hand-drawn, hand-lettered birthday card. Let's just say it like that. Birthday card. Could Down on the Wall make one of those? Yes. I could certainly try and make one of those. Then you might say, my brother has a bar mitzvah coming up. Do you think you can make like a silly little bar mitzvah card? Yes. I could probably make a silly little bar mitzvah card. I could try. I wouldn't promise anything. I mean, Sophia, you've seen what I've been capable of doing here in the past. I would brainstorm. I would just be, knowing me, just know that we are limited. And I have like zero formal illustration sense but you know, we're always having fun here. If you see something you like, go ahead and pitch it out here. Because I like doing stuff like that. I just don't always have the aptitude, is how they would describe that. I kind of stumble into a lot of this stuff, but I'm doing better at it, that's for sure. But maybe for spec too. By the way, guys, thanks for the 12 likes that we got so far. This is so dope. Double tap that. If you haven't double tapped your mobile device or your iPad or tablet, or of course if you're watching on a laptop or desktop, you could smash that thumbs up. I never learned clean illustration. You know what I would really like to try someday is like really clean stuff. Clean these suckers up a bit. This one, this one, this one. Thank you, Curtis. Appreciate that. It's kind of like they got better as they went along. I really honed in on what dolphins were. I think this was the first one, and I got a little carried away with that bag. Gray dolphin, yeah, you got it. I'll make that dolphin gray. How about that? So this is cool. It's a nice chill. We're gonna do some. I think we're gonna go. We're gonna ride bikes tomorrow. I got a bike thing in the morning. Well, not a bike thing. I gotta be somewhere in the morning, so we're gonna bike there, and then we got. We'll probably have some biking to do after work. I'll probably just ride around and get my bike on. You know how those ones kind of sometimes they can go either way. Sometimes they go off the rails. Sometimes they go freaking psycho mode. Sometimes they just go, they're just regular. They're just regular. There's nothing wrong with doing just a regular stream. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with doing just a regular old stream. Sometimes you just need to relax and do a regular old stream. So we got Thursday's coming up. Thursday, I'm trying to figure out what we can do. I know I got to ride again on Thursday, so I will be in the bike. So Thursday's going to be another special one. You'll probably get at least 2 streams out of me on Thursday, but I'll probably try and get another active stream going on Thursday. Maybe get out on the town, maybe hit downtown, do some walking, do some train riding, do something that gets us moving out there. Because those ones seem to be kind of fun to do because we get our body moving. Real crimes. I got assigned to the case. How is that not a coincidence? Okay, so part of our training we have to do real crimes, and I got assigned to the case. Okay, cool. So, what you're saying is part of your training for the furry mafia is you have to commit real crimes in life, IRL. But the twist here is that you, because you're in a training program for becoming an officer, you got assigned to the case for the crime that you were to commit for your mafiosos. Okay, that's pretty exciting. Truly. That's really sort of exciting. Because that should be a nice open and shut one then. Pretty easy to find the crook when you're the crook. Real crimes. Wait, for the police training you have to commit crimes? I don't understand. That doesn't sound right at all. You shouldn't be committing crimes as a police officer. You should be preventing them. Isn't that what you're supposed to be doing? I might be wrong. I might be misunderstanding the role of police in Canadian society. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding the role of furries in Canadian society. Really could be off here. This is actually a different color than that, so I don't know why it looks the same. So yeah, I had my boots laced up and I was ready to go tonight to go walk around. I gotta move my car, so I was gonna go drive out to drive down to another little active area. I'm just like picking these places based out of proximity to where I am at the time, and I guess interest. I mean, there's always an interesting thing to see in the city, but not all areas are good. Yes, that's true. I'm going light with them. I'm going really light with them, actually. Almost like a pastel. I'm going light. We have to solve crimes and I got assigned to stopping the furry mafia case. Oh, right. Well, that is complicated right there because you're part of the furry mafia. So you're gonna have to make a pretty important decision here. Right? Like you're gonna have to make a choice. That seems pretty scary for someone who hasn't even quite finished the police school yet. Like you're gonna have to pull a fast one on all these furries here in the mafia, which is probably against the furry code if I'm being 100% honest here. I'm not sure I really understand everything about the furry mafia, but it does sound like that you would be in breach of the furry code by doing that. Cool, look at that. So I'm gonna do red and white, red, white, red, white, red. Oh no. I'm gonna have to do 3 colors. Because what happened was I did not enough spaces on here. So I can't do just 2, I'll have to do red, white, and oh, I think they have like red. Yellow. That's beach ball colors, right? Oh, seahorse is a good idea. So here's the green. Go back and I'll do blue and white. That'll be good enough. This is one of my favorite colors, is blue right here to color with. Nice. Bam. Cool. Should I do another color there or just leave it white? Seahorse right there maybe. seahorse, baby. No police officers or anyone in the law can join the mafia. Yeah, of course. It makes so much sense. Dude, what's up, Taco Seasoning? Good to see you. What's up, Night House? Good to see you. This is a commission for a friend who is just graduating, and they're doing, they like they like dolphins. So I was asked and said I could go ahead and do it. Doodle them a little bit of a dolphin-themed card here, so that's what you're seeing right now. You're probably like wondering, this guy usually does little SpongeBob's. Well, guess what? It ain't SpongeBob tonight, my friends. Not tonight, good fellows. It's good to see everybody here. It's good to have everybody here. We're gonna bike ride tomorrow for sure, at some point in time. And after that, I don't know what we do. We're gonna drive, we're gonna bike ride to Culver City, as we do. Nice, look at that. Thanks, Night House, appreciate it. Yeah, that's gonna be for the next page. I'll just say it like that. There we go, that's the dolphin page. These are just a bunch of fun little dolphins we did here. I mean, yes, I added a star and a beach ball and a crab and of course a little seahorse, but for the most part, it's dolphins. How about that? So that's a fun little card. And now I'm gonna do a little bugs. Appreciate everybody for stopping in here. Everybody for saying what's up. Being here for the doodles. This is like a bonus doodle stream for the week because we did do one on Sunday, but it was abridged because we ended up getting going on a rock hunt and going in that cold reservoir, so we didn't stick to the doodles for too long. We did okay, but we didn't stick around forever. Graduating next month. Nice. So you're gonna have to go and do. I'm not sure I understand what the conundrum is here. Then you graduate next month, then you'll be a cop, so you'll be out of the mafia forever. You won't have to worry about the mafia anymore. So truly, what's the issue here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, we're talking bugs. It's a bug's life. It's a bug's life. This is my famous little bed bug. If you guys remember from this is going to become my famous bed bug. Do you know how you found me? I have a feeling my channel's been leaked to the like the mafia boss. I feel like the channel's been leaked to the mafia boss. Is that accurate? Is that inaccurate? I feel like the mafia boss is now like following me on all platforms, you know? Do you guys know this one? This one is one I haven't drawn before. Do 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 do. Most beetles have the same bodies, so you're basically seeing the same bodies every single time because most beetles have the same bodies every single time. That's not my fault. That's you have someone else to thank for that. It ain't me. It's not a me thing, okay? I'll assure you, I am not the Beetle Man. I am not the man who created the Beatles. This is not a made-up beetle. This is real. this is what they say real. There's a beetle man out there, and that is the person you should probably talk to about this. Beetle man, not me. The Beetlejuice. Oh no, I said it once. The Beetlejuice. Oh no, I said it twice. The Beetlejuice. Oh no, I said it for the very third time. That's the time. That's the problem time. That's the worst time to say the Beetlejuice. Oh. Husky Pepperoni was on this channel last before. Uh-oh. That seems pretty dubious to me. And before this line of questioning goes any further, am I going to need a lawyer? I mean, I'm talking to some cops here in the chat, so I might need to make sure that I lawyer up. I don't want to be stuck out here with my own ass in my own hand here. I mean, I'm for sure not guilty of anything, but you know what they say, you can never be too careful when dealing with these lawyer types or these legal types, you know? So this one's a commission for a kid who likes bugs and buddies and little, like, critters. And again, you might be asking, hey, Don Lowell, could you draw some goofy little stuff for my nephew? He likes goofy stuff. Probably. Give me a little bit of an idea of what sort of goofy stuff he likes. And obviously, if you take a look at my stuff and you're like, I think this guy's gonna like these critters, then yeah, maybe I could. If you look at my stuff and go, nah, he's not gonna like that, could you do a Monet? Well, guess what? It's probably not gonna happen, okay? No Monet. Not here, my mans. Okay, good. Because I could not afford a lawyer. I would have to take on a lot of commissions. A lot. And I'm telling you, I have like basically 0 commissions right now. So for me to take on a lot of commissions, that would take a lot of work. I'm just being straight up and brutally honest with you. That's just not something that I'm really in the position to do right now. And I'm kind of paying off a lot of veterinary bills. So if you could just really avoid costing me any money, that would be really nice. This is like a camel cricket. That's what they call this. These guys are kind of creepy.
Where's your playlist taking you? Down the highway? To the mountains? Or just into daydream mode while you're stuck in traffic?
Just into daydream mode, actually.
4,000 hotels worldwide, Best Western is there to help you make the most of your getaway.
Camel cricket.
Wherever that is. Because the only thing better than a great playlist
is a good playlist. Is a playlist that never ends.
Book direct and save at bestwestern.com.
Guys, there's some bugs out there that are so creepy. You never would believe these things that exist. There's this thing called Helgramite. You should see this thing. Oh, nice. Pause. Do you know anything about being a lawyer? Or would this be like a My Cousin Vinny type thing? Because I'll be honest, that ended up working out in the end. But boy, oh boy, did it look dicey at the beginning. Not great, to be honest. He is very lethargic today, and I think he's just super stressed. He had to go into the vet again this morning. They checked on his toe. It's not as good as they need it to be, but I'm going to finish out his antibiotics before we do anything more drastic. They wanted to do like an exploratory incision, which means they would have had to do anesthesia. So that would have been a whole thing. And he still has another week of antibiotics, so I don't want to rush it. I figure we just go ahead and do the antibiotics, see how those go. And with any luck, by this time next week, everything will have been good and we won't have to worry about him anymore. But if things don't go well, they're going to have to do some exploration, which involves anesthesia and, you know, everything that goes along with that, which is not a lot of fun, I'll say that. So he's been lounging around. I think he might be a little bit sick, but who knows? It's like he had this little, like what looked like a wound on his toe, and it doesn't even look that bad. But to the doctor, she's thinking it could be a foreign body. So basically she thinks there could be something stuck in there that's kind of causing it to be inflamed and causing the uncomfortableness that he had before. He was not walking on it for like 2 days. He would limp. So I'm like, dude, this is something's up here. He doesn't usually limp. So something's going on. But he was like licking it one day for like probably hours. So it didn't make it better. I'll say that. Because the dogs, they lick their stuff and it starts to get worse. So yeah, so I'm hoping that things look good after these antibiotics kick in the next week, and then we don't have to worry about this stuff anymore, because I'm getting sick of it. Nice, look at these bugs, guys. We're trying some cool looking bugs. Yo, Heiser, what's up? Later today still. Well, it's actually very late at night right now for me. It's 10:15 p.m. for me, so I will not be going late. I will not be going live again today, but I will be going live tomorrow, and I will be going live probably around, let's say, I'll probably go live in another 12 hours from now. So let's say, oh wait, no, probably another 10 hours. Probably 10 hours from now, I'll be live for a quick little minute, just riding into an office. That's a quick one in the morning. And then I will and then I'll go probably, let's say, around 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. What's up, Heiser? But yeah, maybe like a thorn or a thistle in his foot, Kaiser or Curtis. Jesus, Kaiser, I put your names together. I put Heiser and Curtis together. Uh-oh, a message about an unclassified body in a fursuit head. What? What's that mean? But Heiser, what time zone are you in? But yeah, me too. I really hope so, because it's very annoying, but it's also like stressful. He doesn't like it, and it's obviously taking its toll on me. But Heiser, what time zone are you in? I'm in Pacific time, so I usually go. But it just depends on when I go. Sometimes I go late, sometimes I go early. What's a banana move? What exactly is a banana move? Can you possibly elaborate on that? Thanks a lot, guys. By the way, I've been going live every day in May, so this is the 27th day in May that I've gone live in a row, and I went live 2 days prior to that, so this is 1:18 p.m. Okay. Yeah. You're right, Heiser. We probably will not be doing a lot of lives that coincide with your time zone, unfortunately. Now, it doesn't mean it's absolutely a no, but we will definitely not be doing. What times are you usually available? Heiser does things, yeah. Heiser, you're starting to do animation on your channel again, right? He grew a banana. Well, he shouldn't grow a banana. Nobody should grow bananas. Kick him out. He shouldn't grow a banana. Dun, dun. Guys, so in 2 weeks, I think June 14th, we're going to be doing this. This is a sticker that I got for last year's LA Bat Roost Count. We're going to go live for the most part. It's pretty boring, so just watch along. We're going to be counting bats as they exit and enter their roost. So I'll probably just post up, put the live on, wear my mic, and I'll just sit and, we'll make it as interesting as possible, but for a period of time, I'll have to have my eyes focused on the sky, watching bats flying in and out of this underpass. So you can come with me and do that. That might be a little bit of fun. Could be. Hercules beetle. Someone said do a Hercules beetle. Someone said do a Hercules beetle, and I think that's a great idea. Sticker tutorial. I need that. What's a sticker tutorial? I need stickers. How do I make stickers? Can I get your sticker tutorial? I'd love to see that once it's ready. But again, guys, if you can think of like a concept that you would like me to help bring to life, mostly like in this style, I'd be happy to try to help you out with that. You want to wish your dad a happy Father's Day? It's coming up. Nothing says happy Father's Day like a friggin' weird ass beetle. And a doodle of a weird ass beetle. Nothing says it like a doodle of a weird ass beetle, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to be working on consumables, as they call them consumables. Stickers, shirts, t-shirts, things like that. Those are consumables, things that you can hold in your hand. I think that's a fun thing to have for people who like Marva. Tape, the clear ones, paper, and art skills. Or if you want, you could just print it, but it'll be ready soon. Okay, cool. Tape. Paper, art skills. Okay, I have some of those things. Like I have tape. Do 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 a B. Let's do a B. See if we can do a B. Why not? Why not a B? Golden Boy. Wait, what's Golden Boy? Not the boxing stuff. For those of you who are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. This is not. This is the type of stream that we do quite a bit. Actually, I was just gonna say, like, this isn't what we do all the time, but this is definitely somewhat representative of what we do. We do quite a few streams like this, where we're just chilling and we doodle things. This one's kind of a special one because it was kind of a request. So I, instead of doing what I was gonna do, which was gonna be kind of run out on the town and cause a little bit of trouble, I decided, hey, I can just actually save a little bit of energy for later this week, and I can do that request from home. So that's what I'm here to do today, is fulfilling that request. A little, I can't remember if this is a graduation thing or a birthday thing. I really can't remember. It might be a graduation thing. This one might be graduation thing. Nice, look at that. Oh, nice. I think I pulled it up. Oh yes, here it is. Yes, this is quite perfect. This channel is called Golden Boy Episodes. Let's see if that's... Yes, this is perfect. Outstanding. Yep, all the parts are right here. And that is funny. This is definitely, not gonna lie, it's down my alley. I think I'm gonna like this. Let's start drawing, so let's start coloring in some of these guys here. Hello, gamer man. You have a question? Okay. Hey, thank you, Heiser. I'd love to watch it. Oh yeah, dubs will be great. I'm definitely much more into dubs than I am subs. I'll say that. I know that's sacrilegious, and I shouldn't be saying that. But I watch things habitually while doing other things. That's really my problem. That's the part that just isn't gonna help anything. So that's why I find it hard to watch anything without a dub. Yeah, I know. I have a friend that works for Crunchyroll, actually, and he talks about that stuff all the time. But yet, still cannot get me a Crunchyroll sub. Interestingly enough, Convenient, huh? What do you think? Think that's fair? Can't even gift me a sub to freaking Crunchyroll, you madman. What's up, Mills? We got that. Hey, Mills, you missed it. Someone just came in here and said that someone on the internet made a banana move. And if you want me to explain that further, believe me, I can't. I think they implied that they made a banana come to life, which is not something I completely understand. Believe it or not, it's not something. Yeah, exactly, for weebs like us. By the way, Curtis, I had this conversation last week. Weeb is not a offensive term to use in polite company, is it? Like, would you use it at work, at a job? Like, could you use it? Could you use weeb? Is weeb gonna get somebody in trouble, I guess is my question here. Yeah, the banana. I can't tell you anything more about it because I absolutely don't know anything about what the hell they were talking about. But they said basically, dude, I know, weeb. It's like someone who really likes anime. Weeb. I know I could use the internet to tell me this stuff, but I figured I'd just ask and see if anyone out there knew. Yeah, that's it, Curtis. That's the word. Word on the street is weeb. Spider, yeah, I might put a spider on here. I love spiders. I might catch. One time I caught a jumping spider. It was pretty big, like that big. We got some pretty mad sized jumping spiders out here, and I kept them for a while, weeks. I was like going to the pet store and buying. Yes, Curtis, I think that's always the safest. That is most certainly always the safest way to go about it. So if you're not sure, don't say it. So I had the spider for weeks, and I was feeding it. I was like finding cool bugs for it to eat. I was going to the pet store and getting it crickets and little mealyworms and stuff. It was great. And then I just felt bad for it, so I let it go. And then when I went to that bug expo, they had those same spiders for sale for like 10, 20 bucks or something. I was like, oh man, I got a gold mine just sitting in my backyard. Okay, gamer man, I will see you as soon as you BRB. If you're gonna BRB, I will be. Yeah, guys, I am gonna be so relieved once this dog is taken care of. I'm just looking at him right now. He's looking miserable. And I don't mean taken care of like the furry mafia. They're infiltrating the chat. I mean just taken care of like in the traditional sense. Dude, they dip them. They just dip them right on in there. I never actually ate one of those either. I've always, if I got one as a kid, I would hope they're already gone. But you know, you can't put anything past people these days. I had one of those as a kid, or with a cricket in it or a scorpion or something, if I remember correctly. And what I remember most about it is that I didn't eat it because I was like keeping it. It was like a gift from my dad, so I like wanted it or something. You know, like I wanted to keep it as like a display item. And then one hot summer, it melted, like melted all over my bookshelf that I would keep it on. But yeah, kids do weird things. But yeah, I never got to experience the flavor of the weird bug sucker lollipop. I don't think it's like, I don't think it's gonna hurt you. I think it's like gonna be okay if you do eat it. You know, like, it still is technically food. People do eat bugs. This one started out so cartoony because I started out with the bed bug that we drew on the mattress, and then it got like really serious down here with the other bugs. I like the bug item. I like just calling it the bug item. Are you supposed to eat the bug item? Like we'd be in a restaurant asking, like, are we supposed to eat the bug item or leave it be? Dude, Chris, I'm like gonna be stoked for you if you get that job. That's gonna be pretty cool, man. I know you've been pushing for that for a minute, so it'll be really cool to see that work itself out. And then we know people in high places, you know, and I'm, of course, not going to take advantage of it. I'm not going to start committing crimes or like our furry mafia is over here. But, you know, if I happen to be in a jam, I wouldn't be upset if you were able to help me out, you know? I don't know what to say on these, but I'm liking this so far. How is that? That's kind of a cool card, isn't it? Like if you got that as a kid and you like bugs and stuff, you would kind of like that, right? It's kind of cool, huh? Might just go way to go. Cool. That's that, and that's that. Let's just go ahead and we'll just do some quick scribbles over here, guys. We're just gonna do some quick scribbles here. We're gonna do, of course, we're gonna put 20 up here, and so we're gonna hope to get to 20 likes if we can. And we're gonna start things off with Mills. We got you a banana, just in case you wanted a big fat banana with cool shades on, of course. Cool banana. Hey everybody, I'm Cool Banana. Watch out now. You better watch it, because I'm Cool Banana. Okay, that's Cool Banana. Here's some prism. Here's some prism walls for Mr. Curtis here. Dude, that's some high maximum security prison. Oh, that's a good question. Do they like put them in a cold box and make them like go to sleep through the coldness? Because like bugs are very sensitive to that type of stuff, right? So like it could be possible that they just freeze them, maybe? It's gonna be you up here in the guard tower there. Wouldn't that be something? Dude, I'll tell you this much though. Working in those detention centers is not what it's all cracked up to be. I had a friend who worked in a women's prison, and no lie, like just the way that it was described to me was basically like, you are in prison too. By the way, so don't let it break you, my man. Do 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 do. We had a couple of requests at the beginning. I'm gonna make one of those lollipops. Okay. It's like Han Solo and Carbonite, you know? Just let me live. I'm just a cool little grasshopper. Nice. This thing is stuck in this sucker. This thing is hopeless. There's no hope for this bug. It's stuck in the sucker. We will run and you'll fall down. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dolphin with human feet and legs, okay. I will do that for taco seasoning, even though they're not here. Let's see here, what did paragliding monkey? Paragliding monkey. Paragliding monkey. Oh, okay. So it could be better. Ooh. I mean, I think you'll be fine. Just don't spend your... I mean, unless you love it. Some people end up loving stuff like that. Because my initial thought is like, no, it's cool as long as you don't spend your whole life there. But then again, it's like, yeah, but you probably could spend your whole life there. It's not one of those jobs that people give up too easily, that's for sure. How do your feet go when you're paragliding? Monkey. Shoot, is that a paragliding monkey or what? Cooking or processing churning insects. Oh, okay. So they might even like steam it first or something. Well, I'm sure they probably insist that it's done humanely because you don't want to be eating like a sad bug sandwich. Get rid of them guts. How do you do that? I feel like freeze drying them seems to be like a freeze drying seems to be like enough, right? Like, is that not enough? Really muscular leg here. Sticker. Yo, what's up? God says, nice drawing. What are you doing? I'm drawing. I'm drawing little things. This is a dolphin with people legs. And in fact, I'm going to give him little people arms too. This one's for taco seasoning. That's a dolphin with arms and legs. Okay, draw it as photorealistic as you can. No outlines. He's a duck-billed dolphin. Yeah, this thing's a really confusing creature here. No outlines on the banana. Well, how do you do it? I would have to start with a colored pencil then, I guess. That's what makes a duck, right? Well, I guess I gotta do some outlines, but let's see if we can do a photorealistic banana. I don't know how this is gonna go. We're gonna find out. Here we go. It's the beginning of a banana. If you're new to the chat, thank you very much for stopping in here. Appreciate it. Everyone who likes this stream is helping it. I think it helps it elevate it into the internet. YouTube, by liking this, you're telling YouTube, hey, this thing's worth watching. Maybe other people are gonna like watching this too. And, you know, finding a spider at the corner. Yeah, I think I can probably get to something like that. Dum, 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 dum. So let's say you have a bunch of friends and they're bored. They don't know what they're gonna do with their night. You can make a small YouTuber's day by just having them check in on this chat today, tomorrow, the next day, every day, because we're going live every day in May. So if the day is one that ends in May, we're talking stream. We're doing a stream every day in May. You might say, hey man, that's not really that big of a deal. And you know what? You might be right. But I personally think it's a huge deal, because I personally have not ever streamed every day in May. So for me to go every day in May, huge deal for me. And I've been having a great time doing it. I've been having a really good time trying to figure out new and interesting stuff to do. And been really enjoying the experience. Really happy that I've been able to do this and people have been with me along the way. Popping in, saying what's up, encouraging the antics that we have going on. It's not easy for me, I'll say, for me, it's not easy for me to do this, to be live every day for a month. So to be here and to be able to do this, it's stellar. Okay, that's pretty close. That's pretty close to banana. I'll probably have to work on that. I'll have to work on that. I'll have to work on that. It's not bad. I would have to look at a banana too, I think. I should probably have looked at a banana. So I could have known like what it looks like, but I think I captured banana essence. Yeah. Well, thank you, Curtis. I appreciate that. I'm gonna work on that though. I would like to work on that. That's definitely that's a particular goal that I haven't really thought of, but I am enjoying these attempts at drawing more life-like objects. This is not a good example, but life-like objects. That's a good start because I don't do that stuff. Ooh, 20 likes, guys. We did it. We did it on banana mode. It was Curtis's banana that got me to 20 likes. This is stellar. That's something special right there, Curtis. Look, that banana got me to 20 likes. You did that. You helped make that a reality. Isn't that freaking awesome? Good things are coming up for Curtis. He's got himself a cool banana. He's got himself the 20 like freaking award. If I could give an award for getting us to that 20 like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get a plug. I need a plug.
Like in the morning, like go to sleep and then I woke up and
Okay, let's see. I gotta make sure my bike's charged too. I'm gonna be using it tomorrow. Nice, it is. Perfect. That bike being charged? Oh no. Yeah, we did that. We did that. Sorry, my stream. I didn't realize my stream had tipped off. When it goes up and it gets tipped off. It goes up and it loses its vertical stream. Whoa, we've been going 1 hour and 38. That's nice. We've been doing 1 hour and 38. That is nice. So yeah, so we're gonna go live tomorrow. We're gonna do some bike riding. Dang, the frickin' fireworks are going off again. This is insane. Truly crazy. Oh, cool, Heiser. I see that you're doing your doodle. Let me check that out. What else are we gonna do? There's a monkey doing a hang glider. That's that. That's your prison. That's a trapped little bug. So let's do, I guess some color. We can add a little color to these. Yeah, that's going to be a weird character to color. Because where does the fleshy part go? Is it all fleshy colored? Is it just a fleshy colored dolphin? Just like weird, oddly flesh colored dolphin. Like, it's definitely got to be this colored legs. Well, Suzanne, these are dolphins. Don't want to be pedantic, but this is dolphins. Undersea creatures, of course. Bugs. There's no theme here. We're just going off the handle now. These are the bugs. This is for a kid. This is for a kid. So we're gonna give those to kids. Oh yeah. No, of course. I saw you stop in. I was really appreciative. These are just random. What do you want, Suzanne? You want me to draw you something? I can certainly try and draw you something. I don't know if it's going to turn out the way that we hope, but yeah, Curtis, I love this guy. This is something that taco season came and mentioned, and now we got this monstrosity. Thanks, Suzanne. Appreciate it. Does it's got to be the regular dolphin colors then, right? Like gray? I would think so. Even if it's got fleshy arms and legs, it's got to be. Is it fleshy colored the whole thing? Or is it gray just like the regular dolphins? What do you guys think? Gotta give him this. Yeah, this is gonna get it. Maybe he gets his own short. Yeah, I think gray, right? I think he's gonna get his own short somehow. I don't know what happens to this guy, but he is definitely not feeling well after all those scientific experiments that he got run on him. Boy, howdy. This man has been through it. This dolphin man, duckfin man has been through it. And he does not deserve to be put through anymore. Okay, just a few more experiments, of course. Gotta make sure everything's good to go with him. Put him through a couple more experiments, obviously. Yo, King Frog Sofa. What's up, Jaco TV? What's up, the King? We're just drawing in this monstrosity here. This is a dolphin duck with human arms and legs. This is on behalf of our friend Taco Seasoning. Made this request when I was doing a card for a child, and didn't fit the motif, so I saved it for the after hours party. Thanks for the likes. Oh, the likes went down? You scallywags. Oops. Whoops. Lost them at that one. Oh, yes. Jaco, you missed it. Newt the duck from Hercules. What is Newt the duck from Hercules? That's a character? Newt the duck. Oh, Jaco, you wouldn't believe it, but this one is studying to be a cop who also happens to be part of the furry mafia, who's, of course, committing crimes. And in the police academy that they're in, the Canadian police academy that they're in, they are assigned cases. Well, just turns out that the case that they got assigned, wouldn't you believe it, happens to be the furry mafia case that they now have to work around as the new recruits for the School of Law. And they're in their second to last semester, making $537 a month as a side, working part-time as a mechanic. But it's okay because they're living with their dad. And believe it or not, because the case of the furry mafia is the case that they were assigned to, the reason they know about this channel yeah, exactly. The reason they know about this channel, believe it or not, is because it is the last thing that Furry Puppy was looking at before they disappeared. And of course, I immediately got a lawyer. I know, it's you know what? It's the doodles. It's disarming. It makes them feel comfortable and confident. And oh, I see this duck, Storkules. Oh, that's Storkules. I don't know what the Hercules, Disney, Hercules, Phil. And they shouldn't be sharing that type of information with me because I am not a safe space. I've tried my best to let them know that this is not a safe space for that type of disclosure. Although that's not true. I have told them that it's perfectly acceptable for them to share this type of stuff, so it is sort of my bad. Sort of my bad. But you know, you're right. What are the odds that this type of thing happens here? And this is the stream that they gravitate towards. So I mean, you know, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to host this type of discussion. Because, you know, if not here, where? If not here, where? If not now, when? That's kind of what I have to say. You know, here's the thing too, Jayco. They did say that they are not allowed to be in Mafia if they happen to be police or in police school or related to police. So it's kind of a tough situation that they've gotten themselves into, I would have to say. What are we drawing here, guys? What are we drawing? What do we do today? I'm gonna draw a wizard book. Inspired by Harry Potter. The wizard, this is the magic book. It's a magic book, but it's inspired by Harry Potter. It's like the Harry Potter book of mystery magic. There you go. That's how you know that it's a wizard book, because it's got Harry Potter face with Harry Potter lightning bolt. Oh, that's right. That's right. They wipe your mind. They totally wipe your mind, so then you don't know anything about what the furry mafia has done prior to you gaining sentience, I guess. The brains. Wow, that's late. You're absolutely right. Holy cow, I gotta get myself to bed as well. Thank you, Suzanne. Appreciate it. Here come the men in black. They're gonna wipe your brains now. Oh, I see. Is like Newt the guy, the goat guy? I have no idea. I have not seen Hercules, so I don't know anything about it. I might be completely wrong. Thank you, Suzanne. Appreciate it. Here comes the men in black. Here comes Banana Black. Yo, water horse turning into a snake, dripping venom from its fangs. Okay, I promised a circle and a bigger circle. Here we go. We got. Let's go ahead and do that. That's your 5 concentric circles. Okay. Water horse turning into a snake. Dripping venom from its fangs. Okay, so a water horse. Do we mean a hippo? Or do we mean the weird like sea creature? Because wasn't there like a movie called Water Horse? The sea creature? Water horse. Water hose. Oh, water hose. Ooh, yeah, okay. Here we go. Love that. Thank you. Thank you for helping me out with that one, because I would have gone way off mark. Drawing a movie from like when was that? When was that movie? Water horse. That I don't remember it being particularly well received. Two bikes with a small house in the middle of today. Colorful plot. Oh boy, we got colorful pause in the audience here now. Hello. Banged up my 2 bikes with a small house in the middle today. Oh yeah. It took me a minute, J-Code, to get that. But I'm really glad that I let it sink in. Whoa, cool bike. Hey, look at this guy's cool bike. Here we go. Exactly, Jaco. It's hard to see. I guess this snake's head should have been more snake. Well, Mafia, I'm in like 3. More snake, less hose, less garden hose. Let's see what we can do about this. See if we can save it through color. Yeah, I mean, that's what's the problem. So we're thrown off by the idea. Photorealistic, but I've already made outlines though. It's just that you can't tell it's a snake. Maybe it needs like the tongue sticking out. Just want to start making content, but I don't want to use my personal account. Oh, yeah, that is a problem. I want to say, didn't we start getting these unusual characters coming in around a certain time? Anybody remember when we started getting these unusual characters coming in? It's just like as soon as someone leaves, we get another one coming in, and it's just unusual timing is all. Another day, another dollar, another hose morphing into a snake with dripping fangs. What I was thinking is maybe it could have been like one of those cobras, flared out hood, cobra snake. Honestly, I'll take it. Dear YouTube, send the furries my way. It's like furries, but it's a bowling ball. The hell? Everything's getting human legs today. Bowling ball. But it's a furry. He's in prison. We got our Harry Potter magic book. This is like a big, I guess it looks like could be a hippo. I don't know what it is. 2 hours, guys. We just made it past 2 hours. I think I'm just going to have to call it here because it is 11:18. And I think that I am freaking exhausted here. I was up 6 a.m. this morning. And I'm going to be up pretty early tomorrow. We're going to kick the stream off at, we're probably going to kick the stream out around, I'd say, 8:30 or 9 a.m. in Pacific Standard Time. And That's when things are going to start off on. It's going to be a bike stream tomorrow morning, and it will conclude relatively quickly after. So if you're not up at 9 a.m. Pacific time, don't worry. It's just a quick little dash cam bike stream. The morning ones are just for accountability. It's those afternoon ones that you're gonna want to catch if you are so inclined to catch a stream on tomorrow. You're gonna want to catch the later one. I think that'll probably be the more interesting one for you. Probably around 6:30 or 7 Pacific time. That's when that'll happen. And it'll be a bike stream and whoa, Curtis was an Olympic swimmer. Whoa, Tom Brady was jealous? Okay. You gotta go on the road at 5 a.m. Well, that's just interesting. That is interesting because I actually have to build the road at 5 a.m. So I won't be streaming until 9 a.m. But I have to build the road at 5 a.m. because they were mad about the way that I painted the lines on them. Instead of painting the lines straight, I kind of painted them all squiggly. I got a little excited about painting the lines on the road, and I painted them all squiggly. So they said that you have to rebuild the road, and so I'm gonna have to do that. So, and I have to do that. It's gonna cost me money because I have to pay for the road repairs myself because they didn't like the way that I did it the first time, and I think that that's unfair. But it is, I can't argue with them. Because if I argue with them, they will break my legs. Oh yeah, we got our friend. This on Sunday nights. We went diarrhea mode the night before, and that was way too much fun. We had a good time going diarrhea mode. And then the next day we made these. These are doodles that we made out of coffee drippings. I'm just going to see what the date was 2 days ago. 26th, 25th, 5/25. We were in the Eastern Sierras. Reservoir stream. There we go. And then what number doodle was that? That was doodle number. Wow, we got so many of these. I gotta flip through the pages and find where we left off. Oh yes, we got a caked up slug. 18 of 52. That means this was 19 of 52. 19 of 52. Crazy. And this is 20 of 52. We're almost halfway there, guys. Cool little doodle stream. That's an ancillary doodle stream. Put these guys back in. Coffee man. Coffee man, show me where the coffee's at. Coffee man, show me where the coffee's at. Okay, and that is it, guys. We made it to the end of another Doodle stream. Appreciate you spending your time here with me on a Tuesday night, and I'll see some of you in the morning, some of you in the late afternoon, some of you I may never see again. That's the odd thing about it. Is that's just the way that Doodles go. But we're going to be on the bike tomorrow morning, and we will be on the bike in the afternoon. And there's a bunch of stickers in here. This is where I keep my stickers in a Christmas card. It says "Have a jolly Christmas," but I keep my stickers in there. See, I got a bunch of stickers, various varieties of stickers that I keep right. There's some Bread Boy stickers, guys. Someone from your stream before they... Uh-oh, what happened? Who's the body? Oh yeah, new Beetlejuice. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. I will see you all later. Thanks a lot for being here. And I will talk to you, see you, be with you, stream with you later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bugs and dolphins.